Hello soulmates, we're all welcome back to class. Yes, so welcome to today's tutorial, and as we all know, we're going to be learning how to cut and sew duvet. All right, so we're going to be learning how to sew duvet. It is very simple. So this is the materials I'll be working with today for this tutorial. This is actually an Ankara fabric, and I just want us to manage it because I couldn't get the bed sheets and everything and fiber. So you actually need your bed sheets, your material, which is 3 yards, 6 yards of bed sheets, and then you need 3 yards of fiber. All right, so what I'm using for this particular tutorial is gum wording. So I'm just using it for illustration for a tutorial. All right, but in the real sense, what you need is fiber. So they have 1/2 inch, they have 1 inch, they have 0.7 inch sizes. Yeah, the size of the fiber. All right, so you can get the one you want and use it for your own. All right, so this is how we're going to be placing it. If you place it this way, you're not going to get it right. All right, so this is how you're supposed to place it. So after cutting your material, get 6 yards of bedsheet material, and then you cut it 3 yards into 2 places, and then you get your 3 yards of fiber and place it just as I am doing it now. All right, so the 2 bedsheet materials will be facing each other, while the fiber will be on the other side. All right, please don't make the mistake. It is just very simple. In fact, this is the simplest. It's even more simple than the pillowcase. So me, I like to pin whatever I'm sewing, so I'm just going ahead to pin right round. So just do well to pin yours, because if you're working with the fiber, almost it's going to be much heavier and bigger. The size of your duvet now, so you have to pin it round before you sew. All right, so I'm going to go over to the sewing machine and sew it round. Okay, so you just start sewing from here, somewhere from there, and then go all the way round. All right, so just give some space, enough space to turn it out. All right, so guys, I've gone ahead to sew, and this is the space I left. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to notch it. You have to notch around, notch it before you turn, and then you remove your pin. All right, so just remove the pins and then go ahead to turn it inside out, and remember to choke out the edges with your scissors. And then I'm done doing that, and this is what I have. The next thing is to fold in this particular opening and sew it. You have to sew it up. Okay, and after sewing it, you just start from the edge, not just the opening. You start from one end and sew to the other end, and then the next thing you want to do is to sew half inch around. Half inch. You can even make it 0.75 or 1 inch. 1 inch is okay, but for this tutorial I used half inch. Now the next thing I have to do is to create my designs. Most times if you see your duvet, it has designs on top. So I'm creating the designs. You can do any design you like. You can just make straight lines, you can just make star, any design you like, but this is the commonest design, like snake kind of design, that kind of S shape. This is the commonest one, so you just make it all the way down. You can just choose the measurements you want, that is the distance from each design to the other one. So you can just make it 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, depending on how you want it. All right, and you just keep doing it till you get to the end of the whole material. So I'm done doing that, and that is all. Very simple. This is what I have. I hope you can already feel the weight. So imagine you're using your fiber of 1 inch, or even half inch is okay. I usually buy half inch and it is very much okay. So imagine you're using half inch of your fiber. it is just going to give you what you want. So guys, we've come to the end of today's tutorial. If you have any questions, I'll be right here to answer your questions. All right, see you in my next one, guys. Bye.